U.S. Citizenship Test. Interview and Oath Ceremony.
Good morning. How can I assist you today?
Good morning. I am here for my citizenship interview.
What time is your appointment?
10:30 a.m.
Could you show me your USCIS appointment letter and your ID, please?
Sure, here they are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please put all your belongings into the bin and then walk through the metal detector. Here is your appointment letter and your ID.
Thank you.
Please take the elevator to the second floor and the USCIS representative will guide you once you arrive there.
Thank you so much.
Good morning. How can I assist you today?
Good morning, officer. I am here for my citizenship interview.
Can I have your appointment letter and ID, please?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me check your information on our system. Do you have your green card with you?
Yes, I do. Here it is.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I got your information. Now I need to take your picture and scan your fingerprints right here. Could you kindly take a step forward and focus your attention on the camera ahead of you?
Sure.
All right. Now, could you place your index finger from the right hand on the scanner, please?
Okay.
Now, your left index finger, please. Everything is perfect. Here is your appointment letter and your green card, and here is your waiting number.
Thank you.
Please have a seat in the waiting area. The officer should be here and call you next about minutes.
Thank you again.
You are most welcome.
P5, Diego?
That's me.
Good morning. I am Officer Aria, and I will conduct your interview today. How are you doing?
Hi, I am doing great, and I appreciate you checking in. How are you doing?
I'm doing great too. Please follow me.
Sure.
Please come in and remain standing. You can place your belongings next to the chair.
Thank you, officer.
Before we start the interview, I'm going to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand.
Sure.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Please take a seat.
Thank you.
What did you just promise?
I promise to tell the truth.
Good. Can you show me your appointment letter, your green card, and your state-issued ID?
Sure, here they are.
Thank you. Tell me, why did you come here today?
Yes, I am here for my citizenship interview.
Why do you want to be an American citizen?
Because I want to vote in the next election.
Good. Did you come here voluntarily?
Yes, I did. I've been looking forward to this day.
Has anyone come here with you?
I came here with my wife and my children. They are sitting at waiting area.
There's a tablet in front of you from time to time. I will ask you to verify or sign a few documents. Do you have any questions before we start?
Yes, I need to make a few changes since submitting my application form. Should I let you know now?
Thanks for letting me know. I will go through the application form later when we get to that section. Please bring up the changes.
I will, thank you.
Now, we do the Civics test and the English reading and writing tests. You need to get 1 out of 3 sentences correctly to pass. First, please read the sentence on the tablet in front of you.
Who was George Washington?
Good. Now I want you to write the sentence down on the tablet that I'm going to say out loud. Please listen carefully to the sentence that I'll say.
Sure.
Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Great. You passed the English reading and writing tests. Let's do the civics test. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I will ask you up to 10 questions, but if you get 6 answers correct, I will stop you. And you can just provide 1 answer. Please answer me loudly.
Sure.
First question. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
Correct. When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
Good. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Give a driver's license.
Correct. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Great. There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey.
Good. Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Excellent. You got 6 questions correctly, so you passed the civics test. Let's go over your application. How you are eligible to become a U.S. citizen.
I have been a legal permanent resident for over 5 years.
When did you become a lawful permanent resident?
May 29th, 2018.
And how did you get your green card?
Through my family. My sister sponsored me.
When did your sister become a U.S. citizen?
July 25th, 2016.
All right. What is your current legal name?
Diego Suarez.
Suarez is your last name?
Yes.
How do you spell your first name?
Diego.
Have you used any other names?
No, officer.
Some people change their name when they become U.S. citizen. So do you want to legally change your name at this point?
No, I do not want to change my name.
Okay. What is your date of birth?
October 12, 1996. Diego.
What is your ethnicity?
I am Hispanic and Latino.
And where were you born?
Spanish.
Are you still Spanish of citizen?
Yes, I am.
Was one of your parents, including adoptive parents, a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No.
Do you want the Social Security Administration to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card and update your immigration status with the SSA if and when you are naturalized?
Yes, I do.
Can you confirm your Social Security number?
412-47-5759.
What is your phone number?
701-209-2579.
How tall are you and how much do you weigh?
I am 5 feet 4 inches tall and weigh 125 pounds.
All right. What's your current address?
2768 Evergreen Drive, Great Falls, Montana, 59404.
Did you move to the current address on January 3rd, 2025?
Yes.
Is your current physical address also your current mailing address?
Yes, officer.
What's your previous address?
1631 Houston Drive, Bismarck, North Dakota, 58504.
All right. What's your current marital status?
I am married.
If you are currently married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, officer.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married twice.
On what date did you get married to your current spouse?
I married my current spouse on May 9th, 2021.
Where did you get married?
Oxbow Country Club, North Dakota.
Can I see your original marriage certificate, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Did you bring any documents to prove your marriage is legitimate?
Yes. I brought our tax returns for the last 3 years. And I still brought our joint bank statements, mortgage statement with both of our names on it, my health insurance copies, and some wedding photos.
Good. Thank you. What is your current spouse's legal name?
Anna Young.
Is your current spouse a U.S. citizen?
Yes, she is a U.S. citizen by birth.
Where did you get your previous marriage license?
Spanish.
You ended your marriage with your ex-wife on July 5, 2018, correct?
Yes, officer.
Do you have your divorce decree with you?
Yes, I do.
Can I see it?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is your current spouse's current job?
She is an associate data analyst at a TechStar company.
How long has your wife worked there?
About 5 years.
All right. Are you currently employed?
Yes, I work as software engineer in Microsoft company.
Great. How long have you been working for them?
About 3 years.
What did you do before?
I worked as test engineer at Dice Company.
Is it in North Dakota?
Yes, officer.
Have you worked anywhere else in the last 5 years?
No, that's it.
All right. On the application form, it says you traveled outside the United States 2 times in the past 5 years. Is that correct?
Not correct. Because I made another trip abroad after I submitted the application form. I went to Mexico on August 11, 2024, and came back to the U.S. on September 10, 2024. Can you update it for me?
Okay. Let me update that.
Thank you, officer.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 children, a boy and a girl.
Great. Were your children born in the United States?
Yes, officer.
Can I have their birth certificates?
Sure, here they are.
Thank you. Do you and your current spouse have any adopted children?
No.
And do you have any children with your ex-spouse?
No.
All right. Let us go over some questions from Part 9 of the N400 application. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No, officer.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What does file a tax return mean?
To send a tax form to the government.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any opposition to all organized government?
No.
Have you ever associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any of the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any of the overthrow by force or violence or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States or all forms of law?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any sabotage?
No, officer.
What is sabotage?
The act of destroying something.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No, never.
What is a weapon?
An object such as a knife, gun, or bomb.
Engaged, participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation?
No.
What does kidnapping mean?
To take a person away illegally by force.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
Have you ever participated in killing or trying to kill any person?
No.
Have you ever participated in causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any military or police unit?
No.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person, or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons, or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons, which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military type training?
No.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
What does commit mean?
To do something wrong or illegal.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No, officer.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled, trafficked any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country? United States or a foreign country.
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter, or try to enter, the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
How do you define misrepresentation?
The act of giving false information.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I am.
What are non-combatant services?
Services that do not involve combat or hiding.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
What is a civilian direction?
A direction from a person who is not in the military.
Do you promise everything you've said is true?
Yes, I do.
Good. I've updated some of the sections. I want you to review all the information on the tablet to make sure that's accurate. Let me know if there are any mistakes.
Okay. Everything looks good.
Great. Then please sign the box on the tablet to affirm that everything you've said during the interview and all the evidence that you submitted is complete and true. One last thing, please review the Oath of Allegiance section to make sure you agree to all of the statements.
Sure.
Thank you. Just wait for a minute. I need to run a quick background check and copy all of your documents. I will be right back.
Sure, no problem.
All right. Thank you for your patience. I've completed all your copies. So, here are all your originals and I have your test results. Congratulations, you have passed the interview. Here's the copy of your test result.
Thank you.
All right. We do have an oath ceremony at 1:30 p.m. today. Do you want to take the oath ceremony?
Yes, that's great.
Welcome, everyone. This is the last step before we become a U.S. citizen. I will minister the oath ceremony in the afternoon. Now I'm going to give you a written copy of that.
Thank you, officer.
Please stand up and raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Okay.
I hereby declare on oath
I hereby declare on oath
and abjure all allegiance and fidelity
and abjure all allegiance and fidelity
to any foreign prince, potentate, state,
to any foreign prince, potentate, state,
that I absolutely and entirely renounce
that I absolutely and entirely renounce,
or sovereignty of whom or which
or sovereignty of whom or which
I've had heretofore been a subject or citizen,
I hereto have been a subject or citizen,
that I will support and defend the Constitution
that I will support and defend the Constitution
and laws of the United States of America
and laws of the United States of America
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States
when required by the law,
when required by the law,
that I will perform non-combatant service
that I will perform non-combatant service
in the armed forces of the United States
in the armed forces of the United States
when required by the law,
when required by the law,
that I will perform work of national importance
that I will perform work of national importance
under civilian direction when required by the law,
under civilian direction when required by the law,
that I will take this obligation freely
that I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion. So help me God.
or purpose of evasion, so help me God.
Congratulations, you are now officially a U.S. citizen.
Thank you, officer.
I can give you back your paperwork, but I must keep your green card.
Sure, here you go.
I'm going to print your certificate of naturalization. It will take a while, so I will have you wait in the waiting area.
Okay, thank you.
When you receive your certificate, make sure to check for errors before leaving here. You need to sign your certificate in black ink only, and you'll need to update your Social Security status. You can also apply for your passport if you have any plan to travel outside of the United States. Finally, don't forget to register to vote.
Sure, officer.
Now, when I call your name, please come up and get your naturalization certificate. Diego Suarez? Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, officer.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more.